Hello cruisers, John here. Thanks for checking out the video. We're getting on board and ready to cruise on a brand new ship. I know that people have been waiting for this one, and we have 5 days to get a look around, and I'm happy to share it with you. I've come aboard Norwegian Aqua. Now this is a real exciting one because this is the first in a brand new class of ships for Norwegian Cruise Line. This is the Prima Plus class, and this is going to be your full ship tour, and we're going to start right down here in the Penrose Atrium. This is the first place you'll see when you come aboard the ship, and it's quite a first impression. We're going to take you all around the Penrose Atrium here, and then we're going to continue with the rest of the tour. Let's get going. So you can see the Penrose Atrium is really the heart of the ship here on board. It spans decks 6, 7, and 8, right midship. It's got a lot of beautiful decor, a lot of bright open spaces, and you'll see the views through the windows in a little bit. Stepping right in on deck 6, the casino shares the space. So there's not a traditional one-room casino. The casino sort of spread, branching toward the aft of the ship from the Penrose Atrium. You have the table games there, and then if you look down the corridors, you'll have a whole variety of slot machines that continue back. So there's many areas to play if you are a gambler. This is the space here for the Penrose Bar, which is right next to the Players Club. You can see up at the top there some more casinos in the other corridor. And here's the bar space with plenty of seating. Looking down the hallway there, that's toward the front of the ship, and the theater, Aqua Theater, is also on decks 6, 7, and 8, and they're accessible going in that direction. But we'll head up these stairs, and you make it up to deck 7 of the atrium. You come to Starbucks, which is the premium coffee shop here, and this place is always very busy in the morning. And you got the seating here for Starbucks. We'll take a look back so you can get a full scope of how the whole atrium works with the design here. Right next to the Starbucks, you have the future cruise desk. And check out these views from floor to ceiling windows. You just sit back and relax. Check out the waves while you're sailing. And as we walk this way, you'll come upon a corridor that goes down to some shops. We'll show you the shops and all the shopping later. But then you have the guest services area. And then on the other side, similar windows and seating areas. Right next to Starbucks is a little staircase that leads you up to deck 8. We're going to head up there, and you pop right out at the Belvedere bar. People on Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Viva might recall that the whiskey bar was up here, but it swaps spaces with the Belvedere bar. So you have a little bit of a larger bar here, a long bar, and more space for entertainment and guests to hang out here. Right next to Belvedere Bar is Onda by Scarpetta, the Italian specialty restaurant on the ship. And this restaurant requires reservations and has a $40 cover charge. And we dined here one night and we really enjoyed it. You get appetizer, main course, there's pastas, pizza. We found it to be quite filling. Get a dessert included with your cover charge. And here's a look at the menu they offer here at Onda. And then I'll show you a little bit of our meal. Let me continue the tour showing you all the restaurants now. Before we do that, I want to show you these interactive signs available in the hallways near the elevators. You can see the daily program and then also see what's going on anywhere around the ship. Suko Thai is the first Thai restaurant on Norwegian Cruise Line. It's available on Norwegian Aqua. making its debut. We dined here, and it is a $50 cover charge, and you get a great menu filled with classic traditional Thai cuisine, and we found it quite delicious. Here's a look at the menu. You can pick an appetizer, main course, and a dessert. And let me show you some of the selections we had as I dined with friends at my table. Surfside Cafe is the ship's buffet eatery on deck 17. We'll walk through there. You can see there's a little patio area. This is right next to the main pool deck, so you can be close to the pool and have some al fresco dining for your lunch or breakfast or whatever. And there's the ice cream soft serve machine here. And we'll walk into the main buffet area. I can show you all the seating. We'll walk all the way through here. This is located on the port side. The buffet is only on the one side of the ship. There is specialty dining on the opposite side, including Sukhothai up here on the 17th deck, and then another Mediterranean restaurant I'll show you in a bit. So this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Casual eatery here on Norwegian Aqua. All kinds of seating here, booths, high tables, tables right by the windows with great views. As you make your way to the very back, you'll find a bar. You can get bar service back here. And then right around the corner is the grill. Surfside Grill, which will have like the burgers, fries, sandwiches, hot dogs, other things like that. And it is also open for breakfast in the morning, serving an early riser's breakfast. That pops you right out into the hallway by the elevators, and you can head toward where Sukhothai is, where I showed you just a minute ago. And then you also come down and find the main entrance to Palomar, which is another specialty dining. This is Mediterranean cuisine that you can get at Palomar. Palomar also has this area of outdoor seating, so you can have some al fresco dining when the weather is ideal. Enjoy dinner by sunset, perhaps. Hasuki is a Japanese hibachi-style restaurant. It's down on deck 6. There's a cover charge for this. And you can see the space here. It's a very interactive dining experience with the chef in the middle and the diners all around watching the chef prepare the meal. The Commodore room is one of the 2 main dining rooms on the ship, and this one is located right down on deck 6 next to the whiskey bar. Nama Sushi and Sashimi is a specialty restaurant. This is on deck 7 at the aft. We had a meal here. There's a $50 cover charge, and you can pick 4 items of any kind. There's sushi rolls, gyozo, all kinds of things. We had a very filling meal, one of our favorites on board. Cagney's is Norwegian Cruise Line's traditional steakhouse. They have a bigger space here on Norwegian Aqua than on the other ships, and this is on deck 7. Le Bistro is also on deck 7 toward the aft, and it's the very elegant French restaurant in this little intimate space. And finally, at the very aft on deck 7 is the main dining room, Hudson's. The menu board is displayed outside the entrance every day. This is one of my favorite main dining rooms on any cruise line because it's got so many great views, 270-degree views through the windows that wrap all the way around the aft of the ship. So you can imagine coming up here for breakfast during sunrise or having dinner at sunset. This is just going to be an incredible view for you in this pretty dining room. Indulge Food Hall sits at the very back on deck 8. And this has a variety of eateries located inside, all included. We'll walk by them all. Tamara is Indian cuisine. We'll go by the Just Desserts counter coming up here. That has pastries and other sweets. You have all kinds of things you can select from. Come up here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, for casual dining in a huge space. Big food hall. Hugh has the Texas barbecue selections. This might be my favorite. Some really delicious smokehouse meats. And we like sitting in here in the booth area. The Latin Quarter, Latin themed cuisine. There is a new eatery in here called Plantery, and that is a plant-based food option, so it's great for vegan dining. It's the first such venue on any Norwegian Cruise Line ship. That's Plantery. And then Tapas has your Spanish cuisine. The food truck back here, and then you have the Seaside Rotisserie. To order your food, you just go to a table and open up the tablet, make your selections, and then wait staff will bring your food. Pretty easy. Always find a good variety of stuff to have here for lunches. Los Lobos is the Mexican eatery. I should point out that all the restaurants that are on deck 8 also have outdoor seating connected to Ocean Boulevard, and I'll show you that large waterfront promenade later in the video. This is the local bar and grill. This is the restaurant side. It has a new look compared with Prima and Viva, and they have a lot of good bar-type food, burgers, pretzel bites, hot dogs, fries, chicken wings, things like that. And on the other side, it's a lot more spacious on this ship. You have the bar area. They've got larger tables here and more space, more TVs. So it's set up as a proper sports bar a little bit more than on the other ships. Now let's take a look at the bars, lounges, and entertainment on Norwegian Aqua. I gave you an earlier glimpse at Belvedere when I toured the Penrose Atrium earlier. Here it is again. It's got a live music entertainment space, so you can see what it looks like in the evening. Swirl is a new wine bar on deck 6. It's a really cozy, tiny little spot for wine lovers, and they have varieties of reds, whites, and all different kinds from around the world. So if you're into wines, you're going to really like this spot. Come here for a drink. You can order via tablet. Whiskey bar is right around the corner. And this is where Belvedere is on Prima and Viva, but now they've put Whiskey Bar here to give it a larger footprint. The Improv at Sea has trivia during the afternoons and of course live comedy acts in the evening here on deck 6. And Sid Norman's Poorhouse is a popular spot in the evenings for live music, and that is on deck 7 midship. It's always lively. Get here early so you have a spot to watch the music and dance. Metropolitan is a specialty bar that serves sustainable craft cocktails, which means they make drinks with ingredients like fruit that might otherwise end up as waste on the ship. The bar is relocated from midship on Prima and Viva to the aft of deck 7 on Aqua, which gives it better crowd flow and makes for a better entertainment space. It features a grand piano and a small area for live music. The Humidor Cigar Lounge is right next to Metropolitan. Aqua Theater and Club is the main theater on the ship, and it is on decks 6, 7, and 8. We saw the Rumors Fleetwood Mac show in here. It was fantastic. And the new exciting show everyone's talking about is the Revolution show, featuring music from Prince. It is really a spectacle. The stage comes out onto deck 6 where you can enter. And if you do enter on deck 6, you'll find bar service down there. You can get right onto the floor and dance during the Prince show. And they turn it into a nightclub during the evening for some events. All the way forward on deck 17, you'll find the Observation Lounge. The Observation Lounge has great views right at the very front of the ship, of course. And it's a relaxing lounge space. You can find some peace and quiet up here to read a book and enjoy the views as you sail. There are a couple nice amenities up here. A little area with refreshments, drinks, savory snacks, and some sweets like cookies as well. And of course you have the Observation Lounge bar and plenty of staff on hand to get you some drinks. I'll show you a couple spaces now that are kind of tucked away. The medical center is midship on deck 12. And then you have the Teens Club Entourage on deck 14. This wasn't open during my sailing, but I can show you where it is located here. And Splash Academy, which is for kids ages 3 to 12. They have the activities area and drop-off services here on deck 15. Entourage, the Teens Club, is for ages 13 to 17, by the way. Speaking of kids, kids of all ages will love Aqua Game Zone. This is a new venue. It's in the space that you would know as Galaxy Pavilion on Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Viva. This has more of a classic games feel with video games like Donkey Kong and some VR experience as well here. And I was told that most of these games are going to be available to play for free. This venue is open 24 hours. The only thing you'll pay for is some games that will yield prizes if you win. Cruisers will find plenty of shopping opportunities on the ship. On decks 7 and 8 is where you're going to find the photo gallery, the art gallery, a photo studio, and all the shops and boutiques. Some of the shops selling high-end luxury goods. Let's take a walk around and see all of those things. Back up on deck 17 now at the very aft, and we'll head outside. This is Vibe Beach Club. It's an exclusive space, adults only, and you need to buy a pass to come here. You can get a week-long pass for about $300, I've heard. Price is subject to change always, of course, depending on the length of the cruise, and over time they might go up. You have all the loungers here. There are cabanas, hot tubs on each side. You can see the view up to the Aqua Slidecoaster ride. Is there, but it is more of a private space for adults to assure they have a lounge chair and can enjoy time outside, and you have the bar there, so people really love it. There are a limited number of passes, so you want to reserve yours early if you want to come here. And right near the entrance to Vibe, we'll go back out and head up these stairs. That takes us up to all the activities at the very top of the ship. Tons of fun stuff up here where a lot of people will enjoy spending their afternoons. There's the view back down to Vibe. This is the Bullseye Bar. A couple dartboard games here. And you can see there's a bar available with sports and other shows on the TV screens. Coming around the side, you enter the stadium, which has a full range of games for you to play. Ping pong, there's shuffleboard, foosball, tabletop ping pong, and some other games in this area. Nearby, there's a special entrance for people staying in the Haven Suites who want to ride the Aqua Slidecoaster. So there's a little skip the line area there for those people staying in those cabin categories. We walk this way. This is a main entrance to the stadium and all the games from inside the ship. You'd pop out here and then you would head over to Tea Time, which is a mini golf game. There's a fee associated with playing Tea Time, and you have the holes, all different kinds of designs all around the ship here on these two decks I'll show you. And off to the side, you'll find the drop. It's a dry slide. You enter here on deck 18, and it'll shoot you all the way down to Ocean Boulevard, down on deck 8. And if you head up these steps, you'll get to the glow court and more of the Tea Time golf course and the entrance to the new activity, the new ride here on Norwegian Aqua, which is the Aqua Slidecoaster. I'll show you that in a little bit. Over here you do have a nice little pickleball stadium as well. Head down toward this end of the ship. Got like a Connect 4 game there. Is that what that's called? Connect 4? I'll walk down here. There's not much here, but you do see some more of the Aqua Slidecoaster run, and you get a view over the main pool deck. Finish looking at some of the holes on the Tea Time mini golf and head on up to show you the glow court. This is a new activity as well. Glow Court is an interactive LED game. There's a set of 3 games available on Norwegian Aqua. You do have to pay a little nominal fee. I'm not sure what the fee is. You get 15 minutes. I think it's about $5 or so. You get 15 minutes on the court at a time, and you can play 3 different games. A soccer-themed game, kicking a soccer ball. There's a basketball hoops game, and then another game where you are racing around trying to touch items on the floor against your opponent. The Aqua Slidecoaster is the world's first hybrid roller coaster and water slide on a cruise ship. It wraps around the ship's funnel and has 2 slides that twist and turn through 3 levels. Now this is a 2-person ride that allows you to race against friends. The ride is free and takes about 60 seconds. I have a full video of the ride. Look for that link in the description box below. The Kids Aqua Park is on the opposite side of the ship on deck 18. You can see up here is a great space for families, the sun loungers, and the big highlight for the kids and families is the splash zone, the Aqua Park here, with some features inside including slides. Good way to refresh on a sunny day. show you around the side here. There's more loungers on this side. And then we'll head down to the main pool deck and show you that. The main pool deck is midship on deck 17. And here's a look at the expanded pool. The main pool is larger on Aqua than it is on the sister ships Prima and Viva. It also has a larger screen here where they will play movies and sports. There's an entrance to Surfside Cafe from here, as I talked about earlier, and then you have the Waves Pool Bar, and all the way on the other side, you're going to find the entrance to Palomar's patio. Now I'll take you on a walk through Mandara Spa and the fitness center back here. This is a great facility. Got the entrance here and the lobby for the spa and salon. And the services are available here in the special rooms. You have a barber shop. Then you have some other services in these rooms on the way back toward the Pulse Fitness Center. This is a nice sized gym at the very front of the ship on deck 16. Plenty of cardio equipment and some stretching areas and a lot of weight training resistance equipment and machines, dumbbells and everything like that. There are water bottle filling stations in here, and you get gym towels and things like that are readily available. From this spot, you are right at the bow of the ship, dead center, sailing forward. Pretty nice views for when you're working out. And as we make our way to the other side of the gym, you're going to notice another stretching area. And then you're going to have the ride spin studio for spin classes. There's an entrance to that studio from outside the gym here. Moving away from the gym on the opposite corridor, you have the massage treatment rooms. On the left in the center there is the thermal suite. We're going to head down there right now. You head down one level and you have this beautiful thermal suite. You can buy day passes or cruise length passes so that you can enjoy this space, which has all kinds of experiences available in here. This large thalassotherapy has cooler water areas and then warmer water areas that also have jetted agitation, so it's more like a hot tub in certain parts of it. And you have heated loungers throughout the facility in this space. And then we'll walk back and I'll show you the thermal lounge. This is a wonderful space to relax. You can see the nice beds here and all the views straight out to the water. Very serene, very relaxing. Definitely end up having a nap in here probably, especially after enjoying the sauna and steam room and everything like that. Maybe massage and make a full wellness day a couple times during your trip. And within the thermal suite itself, you do have the sauna and steam rooms. And we'll have a walk through here and show you the variety of experiences you can have within here. This is the relaxation room. This is where you would come and wait for your massage treatment, or directly after your massage treatment you might want to use it. To rehydrate, there's some flavored waters there. There are separate men's and women's locker areas, and bathrobes, a bathing suit dryer, and showers in here, of course. Let's wrap up this tour with a walk around Ocean Boulevard. This is an awesome space, I really love it. It's the ship's promenade on deck 8, and it features infinity pools on each side of the ship, as well as plenty of nice seating areas. This also is where you'll find the outdoor seating spaces for the restaurants on deck 8, and the landing zone for the drop slide. I'll show you how the very aft of the space looks, out by the Soleil bar, and then speed up the walk so we can make it all the way around before this video ends. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end. Please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. We'll see you on the next adventure.